Hi, boys and girls. Well, remember when we were talking about forms of transportation and we were talking about wheels and axles? And last time we read a book about wheels and axles that had to do with your toys. Well, we're going to take a look at some more wheels and axles that are around us all the time. So, here's our book for today, and it's called What Are Wheels and Axles? Wait a minute. I heard what. I know that what is an asking word, so there's probably going to be what at the end of this title. Yep, you're right. A question mark. Now I know that this is an asking sentence. So it's asking us, what are wheels and axles? Well, let's find out. And it is written by Helen Frost. I think she used a camera to take these pictures, as I can see the two wheels and the axle. And it looks pretty clear. It doesn't look like a drawing. It definitely looks like a photograph. Here's our title page. What are wheels and axles? Table of contents. So I know I'm going to get some more information for my brain, and then I can have more information about wheels and axles. A wheel and an axle is a simple machine. There are many different simple machines that we use to make our lives easier, and one of them is a wheel and axle. A wheel is round. And most wheels we can definitely see that circular shape. An axle is a rod attached to a wheel. You can see that axle being that rod. The axle goes through the center of the wheel. Yeah, it wouldn't be much good if the axle was up here or down here or to the front or to the back. Why do you think that would be? Yeah, if it's not in the center, then the wheel would be wobbly. It would be an uneven, bumpy ride. The wheel turns when a force turns the axle. So here they've got a hand applying a force. I wonder if they're applying a push or a pull. What do you think? Yeah, I agree. It looks like I'm pulling it forward. I'm pulling it towards me. So that's creating that force to turn the axle, which turns the wheel. The axle turns when a force turns the wheel. Oh, I can definitely see that we're pushing now, pushing away from us. So we've applied a pull, now we're applying a push, which is turning that wheel, which turns the axle. A fishing reel is a wheel and axle. Ooh, so that's one that we didn't know before. So if you have someone in your family who goes fishing, or if you go fishing and you're using a fishing rod with a reel, that's a wheel and axle. A windmill is a wheel and axle. Yeah, in this case, we only have one wheel. And in the case of the fishing rod, we had one wheel, a big wide one to hold all the fishing line. A doorknob is a wheel and axle. So we have to turn the doorknob, which is acting like the wheel, and the axle is the part that opens and closes the door. Here's our words to know in our internet sites. So before you had to look for wheels and axles with your toys, now you're going to grow your mind and expand your ideas as you look for wheels and axles around your house. So scroll on down and see what your assignment is.